Hello, good people of the internet, and thanks for tuning in today. While my 351 Windsor block is at the machine shop and I am waiting on some other parts to make progress on my 1996 Ford F-150, named Dwight by my wife, I decided to take advantage of the time to try and organize some of my sockets. Since I started working on the truck, I realized that the small kind of craftsman mechanics tool set that my parents got me years ago, while had a sufficient number of sockets and tools, didn't have some of the things that I really needed, including some deep well half-inch drive sockets and some other stuff to use with like my impact gun and stuff like that. So I decided to try to do some organization, not only to get things like these off of these awful brackets from Harbor that they come with from Harbor Freight, but also to try to organize all of the loose sockets I just have laying around. So the first thing I did was get a set of Aries multi-drive SAE and metric socket keeper set from Amazon with the hopes that this would kind of solve my problem. I liked this design because when I put them in my tool bench right here in front of me and I open up that drawer and look down, I could see what size the socket is just real quick glancing at it. Now, I will say I quickly realized that the plastic that these are made of would kind of slide around in my shelf. So I had some small magnets from a different project that I went ahead and super glued onto the bottom here. That way then they would stick to the metal shelf. All was going good until I started putting together some of them until I went to go ahead and do the half-inch sockets there, and it doesn't close. And that's when I realized I had made a mistake. So with that discovery of the issue with the Aries set that I found, I got back on Amazon, went searching for a different option for socket storage. And what I came across was this Work Pro magnetic based socket storage. And while I really liked the design of those Aries, I actually think these are going to be as good, if not better. The size is still right here on the front where I can easily see it when opening that drawer. And they sit significantly lower in the shelf. So I checked to make sure they were going to work this time before I went through the process of actually getting all of my sockets on to these organizers. So I have two of the half-inch size for both SAE and metric. So that'll be for my deep well. And then in the 6-piece set that comes from Work Pro, I have SAE for metric and metric for 1/4 inch, for 3/8 drive, and for half-inch. So I'll be able to do store all the sockets, or at least most of the sockets that I have, and those that I can't fit in, I do have kind of these, basic little sleds for storing kind of extra half-inch and extra 10 mil drives, because you seem to always lose those. I'm going to go ahead and start organizing all this, and we're going to do a quick little time lapse here and check back with you later. All right, I have my half-inch drive done for both my shallow 12 point, and my deep wall 6 point, both in SAE and metric. One thing that I didn't realize when I ordered these, the Work Pro option for these, there was a couple different color options, and I just chose blue and red because I kind of liked that color combo. And one thing that I found was that on the Quinn socket sets that I got from Harbor Freight, SAE is red and metric is blue. I'm sure that's a standard. I didn't realize it, but I found it really neat, and it kind of coincides with the options I have. So I'm glad I didn't go with like black and green, which is the other thing I was really leaning towards. But I felt like just blue and red was more fitting, and it worked out good. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump over to my 3/8 drives now and continue the process here. Well, I've organized what I can, and with what I have, I do have kind of some of these. I think they came with kind of, some different ratchet sets that I might have got along the way. This is a nice 12 point 3/8 drive, so that one's pretty nice. Kind of keep it in this while I have it, and then I have some that just that don't necessarily fit. Spark plug boots and things like that that necessarily don't add into this. I am missing quite a few, especially on my quarter inch drive metric, as well as my 3/8 drive metric. So that was kind of, or is, frustrating. I'm gonna have to either go ahead and just get new sets of both of 3/8 and quarter inch and just have full sets, as well as add some of these larger sizes. I have needed some of these, and I've borrowed them from some friends and neighbors that are also have a bunch of tools. But it'd be nice to have things, especially like the 1 inch and 1 1/4, because I have ran into those in the past. So I think now I'm going to go ahead and get these in the drawer, see how everything looks, and kind of be a little bit better organized for when the engine block gets back and I start building that, and I go ahead and tackle these GT40P heads, start getting them disassembled in order to bring them to the machine shop. I know this is a slightly different video. I'm not working on the truck like I mentioned, but it's garage rated, it's automotive related, and it's just going to help me moving forward as I continue to work on the truck here. So let's go ahead and get these in the drawer, and then we'll be back. Like this worked out really well. Everything is in here. It looks nice. It closes, which is awesome. There is about 3 inches of room over here on the edge that I think will be good to either make or find some form of organizer for socket extensions and those type of accessories for socket drives. So I'm overall very pleased with this. If you are interested in either the Aries or the Work Pro socket organizers, I do have a link for those in the description below. They're both from Amazon. And because of my modification to those Aries sockets organizers with the magnets on the bottom, I can't return those. So if anyone is interested and you leave a comment, I'll send them to you. Now, this video is getting posted on Tuesday and January 30th. So I'll take a look at comments on Sunday, which is a couple days from now, and I'll select one of the comments from the video, reach out to you in messages, and send you that Aries socket organizer. So thanks for watching. We will be getting back on Dwight here soon. I got the GT40P heads that I'm going to go ahead and disassemble and be ready to bring to the machine shop. I do have the license plates now that the truck has passed emissions and all that fun stuff for Colorado. And I'm going to do kind of something neat with the mounting of that. And so we're going to be doing that soon. And then I haven't really introduced Dwight to YouTube. So we're going to go ahead and do a walk around and a kind of a tour of the truck, how it all started, where it sits right now, and then the overall plan for the truck for 2024. So thank you for watching. This is kind of just a little pet project of mine, doing YouTube, different things like that. I'm enjoying it, just documenting things as I build up the truck. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.